Morning, this is Barons Fit. We're going to do stretch this morning, so nice and steady. Okay, we're just going to start off on all fours. No equipment needed, just the mat. And you want your hands under your shoulders, toes tucked under, and all we're going to do is just take some nice deep breaths. So nice inhale through the nose, and as we exhale, just go round into cat. Again, nice inhale, we'll go dip through into your cow. Remember, no shoulders up, keep them back. And again, exhale. Really tuck that tailbone under and inhale. Try and tighten up all those back muscles and exhale. And bringing it back into neutral. Okay, we're just going to start pushing back on exhale. So push back and then pulling forward. So you can start to warm up the wrists. Try and get the shoulders over the wrists. And pushing back and pulling forwards. So we're going to do 5 of these. So push back, pulling forwards, and for 4. And for 3, and for 2, and last one. Okay, and then we're going to work on the wrist a bit more. So hands under shoulders, still toes tucked under. So rocking forwards and back, really loading the wrist. Try and take it as far forward as you can manage. Make sure the fingers are spread nice and wide. And just give me 3 more. And then we're going to circle. So shoulders go around the wrists, circling round. And keeping the breath nice and long. And then we're going to take it round the opposite way. So make sure you are coming as far forward as you can to really get into those wrists. Well done, and bringing it back. Okay, taking it back to all fours, tucking under. We're going to push back and just start to warm up the back of the legs and dropping it down. So we're going to do this 10 breaths. So as we exhale, push back. Don't go too deep yet, we're just warming up. And taking it down. So exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really try to think about driving those heels down. Exhale. Inhale. And pushing back, and we're going to hold it here. Just give me a couple of heel drops. And bringing it back down. And again, push back on exhale. A couple of heel drops. And bringing it back down. Last one. And a couple of heel drops. Well done, and bringing it back down. Okay, we're going to turn and come into a kneeling position. So however's comfortable for your feet, you can have your heels pushed out to the sides, toes crossed. Okay, we're going to work on the shoulders. So just rolling up and bringing it back and down. So inhale, exhale, inhale. Try not to rush it and try to make these movements as big as you can. So really roll it round. And then we're going to take it back the other way. Oh, it's so quiet without everyone here, all by myself. So if it makes it easy, you can use those elbows, whatever you need to do to make those circles as big as you can. Don't forget, we're pulling down. So all the way up and then pulling down. If it does get too uncomfortable kneeling, obviously sit however's comfortable, and then we're going to go on to neck circles. So again, try and make the circles as big as you can, and be aware of your shoulders, that you're trying to keep your shoulders still. We're just trying to mobilize the neck. So nice, relaxed breathing. Closing your eyes if you want to, or keeping your eyes open, up to you, but try to make these circles nice and big. Okay, and then we're going to change direction. Nice and slow, don't rush it. Really try and feel each part stretching. Check to see if you can get your chin right down on your chest when you come forwards. Well done, and bring it back to centre. Okay, we're going to take ear to shoulder and to centre and ear to the other shoulder. So when we drop this ear down, you can just add a slight pull down of this shoulder. Try and get this neck to stretch. And again, over, stretch the neck, bring it back. Over, stretch the neck, bring it back. Okay, if you're feeling that this is quite tight, just take it steady, don't go too far. Should just be nice, gentle waking up of the muscle. If you want to work a bit harder, we're going to tuck the chin in. And exhaling when we're trying to encourage that muscle to relax and lengthen. Well done, and release in there. Okay, so we're going to come back to all fours. Nice tight tummy. And we're just going to take the leg out to the side. So starting to work into the hips. Just stretching the inner thighs, trying to squeeze the bottom. Keeping the arms nice and straight, fingers stretched. Okay, and then we're going to take the leg out, extend, bring it back and down. And again, extend, bring it back and down. Just two more. Extend, back and down. And last one, extend and back and down. And then the same on the other side. So hands under shoulders, try and keep the arms straight. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, I'm sure you're all keeping your tummies lovely and tight and keeping the pelvic floor tight as well. So, and that's for the men too, men and ladies. Try and get this movement and breath to link. And then when you're ready, last four, we're going to just open, extend, bring it back and down. And open, extend, back and down. Open, extend, back and down. Well done. Okay, we're going to take the legs out in front. Okay, so sitting nice and tall, just going to come to a roll down. So nice inhale. As we exhale, you can use the hands on the leg if you need to. Posterior tilt, rolling down, chin on the chest, squeeze the legs, taking it down. Nice inhale. Head and shoulders lift, chin to chest. Exhale, rolling all the way up. And again, rolling down. So use the hands if you need to. Scoop down. And again, really pull the tummy in, squeeze the legs together, rolling up to sit. And rolling all the way down. And all the way back up. Okay, we go lengthen one leg. And rolling all the way down again. This time we can take the arms into shoulder flexion. Stretch out. Pull the arms over, head and shoulder lifts. Big exhale and start to lift up and over. And again, rolling down. So really mobilising the spine, starting to wake up the tummy. And back. Big exhale to press up. Rolling down. And bring it back up and over. We're going to change to the other leg. And again, rolling down. Scoop, 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 chin on the chest. Enjoy that stretch. Head and shoulders lift, and as always, big push. Reaching forwards. And then tight, 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 push. And bringing it back up. Okay, we're going to go both legs straight. Toes are up. Again, really work on posterior tilt, scooping, roll down. And big exhale as we come up. Tight tummy, up and over. And scooping back. Rolling down, shoulder flexion. Last one. Taking it forwards. Well done, and rolling down. Okay, we're going to take our knees into a bent position. Okay, we're going to just do our posterior tilt and then feed the spine up. So squeezing the bottom, squeezing the legs, keeping the tummy tight, and rolling all the way back down in order. Okay, we can put our hands on our shoulders or arms out in a T. It's a bit close to the wall here, so exhale, peel the spine off, take your time, press up as high as you can go. And then rolling all the way back down in order. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Really important, that lower back, then bottom. Nice inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt and peel. Then press up as high as you can with a tight, tight tummy, chin on chest, and rolling back down. Remember, try not to let these shoulders come off. Nice inhale, and then we're going to posterior tilt, roll and pick up. If you want to work a bit harder, try it with the hands up, but just make sure the shoulders are down on the mat, and then rolling back down. And again, nice inhale and exhale, rolling back up. Squeeze as high up as you can go, keep the backs of the shoulders down, and rolling back down. And again, taking it up. We've got one more after this. Squeeze as hard as you can, really activate the bottom. And rolling down. Last one. And rolling back down. Well done. Okay, we're going to take one leg up into the sky. Okay, hands can come behind the legs, wherever's comfortable for you. And we're just going to do a classic hamstring stretch. You're going to bend the knee down, so try and bring it down onto the chest, and then exhale, press up. And inhale, exhale, press up. Inhale, exhale, press up. Bringing the knee down, we're going to change to the other side. Exactly the same thing. So bringing the knee down, exhale. So when you're doing these stretches, just make sure that you're not pushing and lifting the bum up. Keep that bum down. Really think of lengthening the leg, heel to ceiling. Well done, and taking it down. Changing legs, staying on the hamstrings. This time we're going to slide the other leg down. Exactly the same again, pulling that knee in and pushing and lengthening. And inhale, exhale, push and lengthen. So keep going with the breath, inhaling, exhaling, trying to relax the body as we do this stretch. Doesn't matter how straight you get the leg as long as you feel in the stretch. Just keep trying to loosen off that hamstring. Really think of trying to straighten out at the knee. And just doing what you can. Well done, and changing. So taking the other leg up, sliding down, nice and comfortable, straight spine, and again pulling the leg down and pushing up. You can probably see this is my tighter leg. Try and lead with the heel as well. So rather than try and see if you can push the heel up to the ceiling for me. Really try to imagine that you're pushing the ceiling away and then trying to pull that knee down. So all the time trying to push out towards the back of the knee. Well done, and releasing there. So go take both knees in, and then when you're ready, just bring it back up to sit. Legs come round to the front. Go start moving into the hips again. So we're going to take our hands back behind us. Fingertips point out to either side of the room. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades, push the chest forwards. And all we're going to do is just rock from one side to the other. So we're just trying not to let our shoulders drop. We're trying to encourage that twist at the waist. And when you're ready, we're going to take one foot over the other and pull in, and again rocking it from one side to the other. Twisting at the back, taking it nice and slow. Well done. Then we're going to change to the other side, exactly the same thing. Keep shuffling back as I move forwards, and again taking it down and then over to the other side. Well done, and releasing. Okay, coming up to sit. And we're going to do figure of four again. So taking one leg across this time, and then we're going to pull that knee in. So just holding the knee in, sitting nice and tall for me. Starting to feel a stretch around here. So make sure that the big toe isn't cheating and lifting off. Try and push that big toe in to the floor. And just really focus on breathing into this part. Well done. Then we go change to the other side, exactly the same thing. So crossing one leg over the other, pulling in. And just introducing this stretch here. Okay, we're going to move deeper in the next one. So changing legs, back to the figure of four again. And this time we're going to add a twist. So still pulling the knee to the opposite shoulder, but now we're going to try to twist our body. So try and pull in and twist round as far as you can to the opposite side. So you're always looking down to the side you're stretching. Well done, and we're going to release and change to the other side. So figure of four again. Pull that ankle up as far as is comfortable. You're trying to pull the opposite knee to shoulder, twisting, and again encouraging the lengthening, sitting nice and tall. So try and feel that you sat on your sit bones, both sides. Well done, and releasing there. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same, opposite leg, cross over, hands come down to one side, you're going to tuck that back leg up. And then try and get both sit bones down again. So it's up to you where this leg goes, if it's in front or if you're pulling it back. So just try to sit, getting both hips down, sitting nice and tall. Now you might feel that in the hip flexor, or you might feel it around the hip again. Just trying to relax into the stretch, give the muscle time to lengthen. Okay, and then we're going to release and change exactly the same on the other side. So we start, cross the leg over, hands come down on the same side of the foot, take it back, and then try to push the hips down. Doesn't really matter how the position looks, just as long as you're feeling the stretch round your hips. And then let's give it some time again. So don't do this when you're cold. Hopefully you're still all staying nice and warm. Well done, and releasing. Okay, we're going to come to lay down on our backs. You just need to make sure you've got room either side for the legs to move. Okay, so rolling down, arms come out in the T. We're going to tighten up the tummy, take the legs up into the air, and slowly work on that twist of the back, trying to keep the shoulders down. Tight tummy, lifting the legs and over to the other side. So you should feel this lovely stretch going diagonal across the body. So when you come to center, double check your lower back stays down. And again, exhale, pull to center. And then as we go across this time, we're going to try and straighten the top leg if you've got the space. Make sure you're keeping that tummy tight. Tuck the leg in. Again, rotate it back. Other side, and straighten the top leg. Tuck the leg in, tight tummy, lift the weight of the legs and take it over to the other side. Settle yourself into that stretch and straighten out the top leg. Hopefully you can feel it all the way down here, or maybe around the front of the chest. Try and keep a nice long neck all the time. And palms face up. Again, tuck the legs, tight tummy. Rotate over and straighten the top leg. Tucking in and over to the other side. Straighten the top leg. And then when you're ready, bringing it back to center. And we're going to go figure of 4 again. And rotation. So trying to drive the foot down to the floor if you can. And then bringing it over to the other side. And again, foot goes flat. And rotating over. one more. And bringing it back to centre. So figure of 4 with the other leg. Sole of the foot goes down. All the twisting, you're trying to make it happen underneath the rib cage. Bringing it to centre and over to the other side. So you should be on the inside of the foot, really trying to drive that knee down without the opposite shoulder coming off. And for rep 2. And bringing it back and over to the other side. Last one. And bringing it back. And bringing it back to centre. So holding onto those knees, give them a pull in, and then when you're ready, rolling up to sit. Okay, so we're going to bring it back into a figure of 4, tucking that leg around, and pulling the ankle a little bit deeper than we did the first time round, and we're going to add our rotation. So still pulling the knee in, but this time you're going to see if you can maybe get your elbow around so you can try to really push that knee back. Well done, and releasing. And we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So figure of 4, tuck the leg in, add your rotation with both hips down, and then pulling the knee in and then trying to come over a bit further. So trying to get that elbow to really add that twist. Well done, and releasing there. Okay, last one of these with the legs crossed. So crossing the leg, taking it down. So again, try and centre yourself, hips are down. And then we're going to take hold of the toes on this leg. So really try and sit back. And then when you're ready, we're going to try and push that leg straight. So you should feel a big stretch down the calf. And flexing, bring it back. And again, exhale, straighten. And bringing it back. And exhale, straighten. So you can see the foot's internally rotated, helping to stretch the calf as well. So sole of the foot's facing to the other side of the room. Well done, and releasing there. Okay, we're going to change to the other side. So again, one leg crosses over the other, hands down, tuck the leg back. Exactly the same as what we were doing before. And then when you're ready, you're going to take hold of the foot, sitting right back into your sit bones, and exhale and straighten the leg. And taking it down. And again, exhale, straighten the leg. Well, straighten it as much as you can manage. So you can feel that down here. Nice inhale. And exhale. So we'll try to do all these movements relaxed. Just challenging yourself to go as deep as is comfortable. And last one. Well done, and releasing. Okay, we're going to take the legs back behind us, coming back to all fours. Nice inhale, and as we exhale, we're just going to press back. Press back so much, try and roll the knees up, so pressure in the toes. And then taking down, and we're going to pull forwards. And then we're going to try and drop our hips. So you can point your toes, trying to drop the hips down. So you're coming into a back extension. Again, round, so just like we did in cat, round, toes to under, press back, try and lift the knees. So you're trying to force those toes to bend. And again, coming forwards, point the toes. And trying to push the hips down. So really trying to pull the shoulders back and lift the chest. And again, cat, so nice strong tummy, push back, lifting the knees, big stretch, drop in, toes point and come through. Add in the neck if you want to. And again, rounding, take it back, toes to under, lifting the knees. And coming through. And dropping down. And bringing it back to kneeling. Okay, I'm just going to change sides. And this time, as we come forwards, all I want you to do is bring a foot forwards. So, foot can go to the outside of the hands. Keep the toe pointed, and you're trying to come off the kneecap. So, try and be on the front of the knee. So, just allowing the hamstring to stretch. And just allow the body to soften. And we're just allowing ourselves to drop down lower as we relax. So if you can take your forearms down. Well done. And bringing it back. And when you're ready, we're going to take our hands onto our thigh, squeezing our bottom, coming into the hip flexor. And then arm reaches all the way up. We're going to drop this hand off here. You're going to try and reach for the floor for me. So keep pushing through where you feel that hip flexor stretch. Trying to reach down, reach this arm over. Well done. And releasing, bringing it back. So we're going to drop that leg back. Change into the other side. Hopefully not as heavy as that. And again, settle yourself into that position. So on the front of the knee, let the front leg, let the knee push out to the side. And you're coming through the center. As you exhale, just allowing yourself to relax down. You'll feel that in the hamstring. If you can, forearms come down. And just take a couple of breaths here for me. ready, we're going to do exactly the same. That we're going to take our hand up onto our thigh, and we're working on squeezing our bum, pushing through into this hip flexor. So we start to bring ourselves up, keep the tummy tight, and then we're going to raise the arm. So keep trying to activate this glute, pushing through, and then we're going to drop the arm down and reaching over. Well done, and releasing there, taking the hands down and the leg comes back. Okay, so last stretch. We're going to come round and sit with Z legs or 50-50. So one leg bent in front of the other, and all we're going to do is fold down, taking it down. Bringing it back up, and we're going to try and push this knee further back, and again taking it down, and coming back up, and then we're going to come around to the front, taking it down, okay, on this back leg, pushing it back, we're going to try and bring the foot up. So really try to squeeze the hamstring and then see if you can reach round for it. So if you're not feeling that stretch, keep pushing further back. See if you can pull the heel into your bottom, and you should start to feel it down the front of the thigh for me. And again, dropping down. And releasing, and then we're going to change to the other side. So bringing the legs round, Z legs, and just starting off a hinge, so push your bottom backwards, taking it down, rolling up, and you got to push this back knee away, and again coming down. And then coming through to the centre, trying to keep the bum down all the time, try not to roll forwards. Pushing the leg back, and again start to work on trying to bend the leg so it's not on the kneecap, on the front of the thigh. Rolling up, and we're going to take hold of this foot. So we're working on trying to bring the heel to your bottom, and keep pushing back till you feel that stretch. And when you're ready, we're going to take it down, bringing the leg with us. And releasing. Obviously, if that's too difficult, that stretch, for the quad, we can always come down and take opposite hand and stretch the quad in all fours. And changing to the other side. Well done, and to finish on, legs come in front. Let's see how everything's feeling. So nice big inhale, exhale, take it up and over. See where your fingers come to. Now I want you to draw your arms in, just try and allow yourself to relax down, really think tummy towards the thighs. Drawing up, see if we can go further this time. So nice big inhale, reaching up, really think up and over, lifting the stomach, up and over. See if we can get further. And last one, make it your best one. Nice big inhale, push, push, push. Sit right on the sit bones, or even move some excess out. Try and push your bottom backwards, so anterior tilt, up and over, as far as you can go this time. Good stretch. Well done, and bringing it back. Lovely. Thank you very much. Well done.